Hi, how are you on this fine, wonderful morning? She says with a touch of tongue in cheek. If I show you, perhaps you'll be able to see the storminess outside. I'm not sure if you'll see the palms blowing in the wind and the rain lashing down. It is certainly, Storm Francis is certainly letting us know who's boss. So I wanted just to tune in and check in with you. It's been a while. Life's got quite busy. I have to say I love the stormy weather, particularly when I don't have to go out in it. I did have to go out this morning to drop my daughter to school, but it was still lovely. I love the wind and the rain. I feel that it's the real raw power of nature. I think from a shamanic point of view, it feels like you're being blessed by the rain. You're being blessed by the water element as you get, as the water cleanses you. The wind is coming to blow stuff away. It's been quite a stressy time for a lot of people. There's a heaviness. There's been a heaviness, particularly this last week. Anybody sensitive to energy may have noticed it. Anybody not sensitive to energy may have just felt rubbish this last week or so. Just a real heaviness in the collective consciousness, and I think it's to do with a lot of the fear that's going on. The resurgence of everybody starting to worry about whether, is there going to be a spike? Is there going to be another lockdown? What's happening? What if? And I would ask you guys just to turn off the news and just come into your centre, come into here, come into your own heart space and tune into yourself. So I thought I would pull a few cards just to try and give a wee bit of reassurance, and to maybe there might be something in one of these cards that will speak to someone. It might speak to you personally, it might speak to your situation, or one or all of them may have some sort of meaning for you. So if you find value in it, that's great, and if you don't, well, no harm done. I'm using the Shamanic Medicine booklet, or card books, deck of cards. I haven't had my coffee yet, can you tell? So I'm using this deck of cards. It's one of my favourites. However, first one, feathers. Feathers is all about restoration, okay? Feathers come, feather medicine, bird medicine. Birds fly, they rise above. Do you ever watch them on a windy day where they're flying against the wind? They look like they're having great fun. Sometimes they look like they're being really blown off course, and we can feel like that too sometimes. But sometimes they just look like it's effortless and they're having such fun. Like the wind is like flipping them about. You can nearly hear them giggling and laughing at the fun of it. At the same time, obviously, as I said, sometimes they get blown off course and poor wee things get blown into windows and all sorts of things and don't find themselves in the best place. However, the feathers card comes and it asks you to be gentle with yourself. It asks you to use the feather to sweep through your aura, to sweep away anything that you don't need anymore. Anything that is holding you down, anything that's weighing you down, holding you back, anything that just, it's time now for you to let go of, okay? Because if you're weighed down, you can't fly. And it's really important as well that you be gentle with yourself at this time. Feathers is about restoring and restoration of your energy, okay? So restore yourself. It's been tough, okay? It's been a tough few weeks and months. And if you listen to the fear mongering that's going on out there, then you might think that it's never going to get any better. Trust me, it will get better. It will get better. But just one day at a time. If everybody focused on the positives and focused on being gentle to themselves, being kind to themselves, and focusing on being responsible for their own energy before worrying about what's going on everywhere else, then if everybody did that, then the ripple effect would be massive, and we would all be far happier and more content and able then to deal with the challenges that life throws our way. So notice if feathers are coming into your path. Are you finding feathers in strange places, or are you, has a feather drawn your attention? Perhaps maybe there's a magpie has gifted you a feather. Well, look up perhaps what magpie medicine means. Maybe a crow has gifted you a feather, or a seagull, or a pigeon, or maybe some other sort of exotic bird, depending on where you live in the world. Northern Ireland, it's going to be crows, magpies, pigeons, or seagulls generally, but you never know what you might get. I got a beautiful magpie feather on my walk last week, and it was just so beautiful. I thought it was a crow feather initially, and then I noticed the lovely blue, and it was very, very pretty. So I was very grateful to Magpie. So have a wee look and see, are you getting feathers, signs from spirit and signs from the bird that all is well and that it's time for you to restore yourself and be gentle on yourself. The next card that I picked was the drum card. And the shamanic drum is wonderful for awakening yourself, and this is what this card's about. It's about wakening up. Awaken your life force, awaken the excitement within you, your joy, your passion. What is it you're here to do? Why are you here? What are you doing in your life? What makes your heart sing? Time to reconnect to the pulse. Time to reconnect to the pulse of life, to the pulse of Mother Earth. The shamanic drum is seen as the spirit horse to carry you into shamanic journeys and into trance, and then get out of your left logical brain and into your right brain to be more creative and more intuitive. If you don't have a drum, it doesn't matter. You can listen to drum beats. You can get a saucepan and wooden spoon and, you know, make the noise yourself. It doesn't matter. It's about the pulse. I've just spent about an hour doing qigong and meditation just because I love to start my mornings that way, because it gets me into the pulse, the sort of the ebb and the flow of energy and how it moves within you and how it circulates around your body, and it connects you to your heartbeat, and it connects you to the heartbeat of the earth and the pulse of life, and the drum does the same. So awaken to your true nature. You're abundant. You are a vibrational energy. Okay, you are made of energy. You're a vibrational energy being. Okay, it's in a physical container, yes, but your thoughts are vibrations, your words are vibrations. So where are you placing your attention? Where's your attention going? Focus on what you want, not what you don't want. Focus on the things that you love, not the things you're fearing. And I promise it will shift your energy and you will awaken to the power within you. And the last card that I picked was Sea Creatures, which is all about immersion. Take the leap, dive right in, go for it. What are you waiting for? Immerse yourself. The only limits you have are the ones you put on yourself. You can do it, okay? Sea is full of wonderful creatures. Life evolved from the sea. There are hundreds of millions of different species and creatures and all sorts of life in the water, immersed in the water. And it's a miracle how they all coexist and how everything all works together. Sea creatures have been revered across centuries by different traditions. This card has lots of dolphins on it, and dolphins are very intelligent, very wonderful creatures, very intuitive. And the more you immerse yourself in what you love to do, and the more you immerse yourself in the things that make your heart sing, the more intuitive you become, and the more joyful you become, and the more passionate you become. And that in turn then raises your energy, raises your immunity, keeps you happy, keeps you healthy. So the more you restore yourself with the feathers, and you awaken your true nature with the drum, and then you jump right in and do what makes your heart sing, then the happier and the healthier and the more whole you will be. So I hope this has helped in some way, just to bring a bit of positivity and sunshine in an otherwise very wet and windy and stormy day. May Storm Francis pass through without causing you any damage to your property, and I hope you're well. Leave me a wee comment, let me know how you are, and I'd love to speak to you soon.